Hello, welcome to another episode of the Horror Vision Horror Podcast. I'm Shawn,
I'm Ray.
and we are at Beyondfest in Montclair at the Mission Tiki Drive-In again, and we just saw Benson and Moorhead's Synchronic, the West Coast premiere. Ray, what did you think of Synchronic?
I liked it quite a bit. I was really surprised by it. It was different than I expected. It was a lot more of a sci-fi story. It didn't really have the horror elements that some of their other films have had. But I really liked it. I thought it was really interesting, and I liked, without giving anything away, without spoiling. I liked that it. I liked that it tied in with the other films.
Yes,
in an interesting way.
In a small way, but still interesting, and that's kind of what I expected. Where, Resolution, which would still probably be my favorite by Benson and Moorhead, and The Endless are very intertwined. This is not so much, but it takes something from those films.
Yes.
And displaces it to a different part of the world. I really liked it. I feel like I thought it was going to be... It was funny. They did a... from quarantine. They were quarantined together working on a new project, and so they did an intro to the movie. It was interesting the way they shot the intro was they had a camera on the view screen on another camera in standard definition, and they spoke. So it was like an image of an image.
Yeah.
Which I think, they said that had something to do with the project they're working on, and it also had something to do with a little bit with Synchronic. But they said that they haven't done a big movie yet. Like, people are like, oh, this is you doing a big movie, because Anthony Mackie and Jamie Dornan are in it, and they're both awesome. Especially Anthony Mackie, I thought. Who the story really more hinges on his character.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I thought it was going to be a bigger movie than it was, and it wasn't as big. So I think we're still seeing them evolve as filmmakers, which is really cool, because I can't wait to see what they do next. Anyway, regardless of the budget, because they've already proven they don't need a budget really to do anything, because again, Resolution, wow. But I don't know. I think people will be really happy with it. I think if you like their other films, you'll really dig it. There's definitely...
Absolutely.
It's not really a horror film at all. It's way more sci-fi, but I feel like it's a low-key sci-fi in a way, which is weird, because it's like a high concept, and it's dealing with big things, but I don't know, I really liked it, and I really liked the way they explained everything. There was exposition necessary, and it didn't have to come forced out of somebody's mouth. Everything happened in a natural way, so I really dug it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know that people were saying that they've done a big movie now, but I think that where that comes from is the cast.
Yeah, definitely.
I think one of the things about it is that it does feel a little bit more polished. It does feel, it does have an added element because of those two lead actors.
Yeah.
Because of Anthony Mackie, and I'm totally blanking on the other guy's name.
Jamie Dornan.
But they do a great job, and Anthony Mackie adds a real charm to his character,
definitely.
And likability, and it makes the film go move, and really go along in a great way.
Yeah, it was very good. So we definitely recommend that.
Yeah.
And now, so there's a double feature. So the second movie was Simien's new movie Bad Hair, which is a Hulu production, and I really liked it. I thought it was a little slow getting going. It takes place in 1989, which totally surprised me and also delighted me in a way, and it dealt with that kind of the what would you say, it's kind of, it's not Yo MTV Raps or whatever, but it's kind of modeled after that. That kind of culture, where rap and hip hop and R&B were really starting to take over mainstream culture. It dealt a lot with that, and so out of that you get this story about this hair weave that's a killer. It's kind of like the Suspiria of hair weaves in a way.
But I
dug it. What'd you think?
I dug it quite a bit. I thought it was a really interesting film. I thought it was I thought it was fun, and I liked the concept, and I thought it was an interesting way to tell a not quite a ghost story, but a mythos.
Yeah, it was very good. I'm sure it'll be on Hulu soon, so definitely look out for it. And Justin Simien, I can't wait to see what you do next as well. So
Yeah.
that was our last night at Beyondfest. There's still plenty of great programming. I wish I was going to be here for some of the other stuff, logistics.
Oh yeah, me too.
You know. So, but until the next full episode, I'm Shawn,
I'm Ray.
and this is the Horror Vision.
Take care.
Watch out for those hair weaves.
Not quite a ghost story, but a mythos. Oh, and that's the guy honking, so I think he's telling us we better go.